hey, y'all. Told you to say hey.
Hey.
We hope y'all are doing well. Today I thought we would talk to some of my adult kids that came to visit us here in Missouri. We're very excited. Unfortunately, I didn't think to record this until the day before they're leaving, and my daughter was just here with her girlfriend, and I didn't do that either. So I'm gonna have to get her opinion later. But I thought it would be fun. Put my hair down, baby. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Will you let go, please?
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyhow, I thought it would be nice to find out what my kids think. Ma'am, put it down. I don't want you to get in trouble. Thank you. See what they think about our changing lifestyle, our moving, babies, all the good stuff. All right. Let me introduce my kiddos. Oh. Jack.
Hello.
Hello. And this is my oldest. Jack is my oldest. He's about to be 24. And here's Dylan, my second. He is 22.
Nailed it.
And this is Miss Bridget, Dylan's fiance, my hopefully soon to be daughter-in-law. We'll see what happens. I say that just because I've been waiting for them to get married. That's all. And we all know Tulip. She's sitting beside me. So I got a few questions. Okay. My first question, Jack, you can tell me, and then Dylan, you can follow up and answer. And I know Bridget might have a little thought about it too. Is how do you feel about our big move from Virginia to Missouri and our change in lifestyle, meaning we're trying to be more self-sufficient?
Well, personally, I feel like you guys or not. Sorry. Personally, I think you guys are a lot happier. Like, just with everything, like, you know, there's a lot less noise. There's way more open space, and you definitely get the good sense of scenery out here in the country living, all the fresh air. It's definitely, I feel like it's good for you guys. Not let alone you guys, but everyone really.
Oh, all right. Okay. I wasn't sure what you were going to think. All right, Dylan, what do you think?
Well, I thought this was kind of like what you guys planned on doing anyways, since you and Glow got together. You guys been kind of talking about living kind of like this. So it wasn't a huge surprise that you guys planned to move in the middle of nowhere.
No, ma'am. Tulip. This is what happens when you got a 2-year-old, right?
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
She's not.
Tulip, do you need a spanking?
Brothers are laughing at me.
Stop crying. Okay, I'm sorry, Dylan. You can go ahead.
It doesn't surprise me though. I mean, Bridget and I have been talking about moving out to, somewhere like out here, but we're still not sure. But we still think it's great. I know you guys like it a lot. So.
All right, Bridget, you got any thoughts?
Yes. I mean, it didn't really come as a shock that you guys wanted to move out somewhere more rural where you had more space for chickens and animals and more space for, the kiddos to run around. But I think it's a great lifestyle where you can become more self-sufficient and you don't have to necessarily rely on big box grocery stores for everything. You can have fresh stuff that you can make yourself, which is fulfilling, I like it a lot. I would like something like this because I've lived in a city type lifestyle for forever, and it just seems like this is coming back to something simpler that would be it's more obtainable than you think.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Jack. I'm sorry, did you have another thought, Dylan?
No, I was looking at
Oh, okay. All right, Jack. How do you feel about being an adult and having babies for siblings?
I don't feel any certain way about it. I love the fact that you guys definitely started not necessarily your own family, but like a family between the two of you. And it's nice to see, little ones. It is nice. I like, it is. I like the fact that I am the adult now, and as an adult, I have a better idea of how to be a better older sibling than to them, because to them I wasn't always the best older sibling. So now as an adult I have more of a better conscience of the things I say around them or do, so my actions could be a little more better, which is good because I could show them a better route.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Dylan, same question. How do you feel about being an adult and having children or babies for siblings?
It's fine. I mean, I kind of expected it because I know Glell's family doesn't have any children of their own.
No, grandchildren.
Grandchildren. Well, children in the family itself between him and Rhonda.
Yeah.
So I kind of expected it, and I always knew Glell would be a good father, and I already know you're a good mother. So.
And
I really expected it, and I think it's gonna be funny when Bridget and I start having kids that
little baby London's gonna be an uncle.
An uncle. he's not gonna be in like school yet. He's gonna already be an uncle.
Well, don't you think it would be really weird if we were both pregnant at the same time?
Yeah.
That'd be weird. Because Bill and I would like to have one more before I get too old. Well, I'm probably too old to be
I'm just
honest.
gonna make sure to
like
wait
it.
Yeah.
until after you guys have that one.
Yeah. No, don't wait if you don't want to. I'm just
Well,
saying.
I gotta find a girlfriend first. So.
Yeah, you definitely wait. You need another person to have a baby with,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But,
I don't
you
want to
know.
just have one. There's,
If you get pregnant,
I
we
could-
got problems all
in
around. I don't know
theory-
what's
in
going
theory, I
on.
could just have one, but I don't want that. I don't want to just have one. I want a family. There's a difference.
Unfortunately, Jordan's not here. That's my daughter. She's the youngest of my three. And I know that she did not want me to have babies.
Yeah, because she's not the middle child anymore. She's not the youngest no more. She's the middle child.
But she was very happy when she came and she hung out with them.
I know.
I mean, she was happy with Tulip too. So I'm just saying, like,
I know, 'cause-
it does change you. You change your perspective once they're here.
Well, I was always happy for you guys.
Yeah, no, me too. I never once did I have any like resentment.
No, I don't mean
towards
she
you
was
guys.
ever not happy. I
Yeah.
just meant like she told me before we had kids she didn't want me to have any. So that was kind of funny. But
I mean, I didn't expect you guys to land on 3 as your guys' like want number.
oh no, first of all, let's be clear. That's not our want number. That's what Galil Galil was happy with 1, okay? And then he was very happy with 2. But Galil's like, I'll have 100 if I could.
Oh.
And I'm
you're
like,
like, whoa.
exactly. I'm like,
like-
whoa, I'm old, okay?
There's
You're
already
not. I
five-
know you're
I've
not.
already had 5.
Yeah, so that's kind of how that worked out. Okay, here's my last question. We'll wrap this up. What do you think about Missouri? Because you came from Virginia Beach, is where y'all were born and raised, and then you spent the last few years. I'm sorry, you were both born in Florida, but I apologize.
There's 3 of us and 1.
You're right.
And
I'm
the other one is
sorry.
not here.
But these 2 actually were born in Florida, but we moved to Virginia when Dylan was 5 months old and Jack was about 2. So I'm just saying, my bad. Born,
Yeah, no, it's
you were
okay.
born,
It's
but
okay.
you were
Dylan
raised,
just
and then you're also from
likes
then you're also from the outskirts of Detroit, where you've lived the past 6 years,
5, 6 years. Yeah.
5.5, 6 years.
About 6 years.
So up there with your family, but you've spent lots of time, your whole life up there, because that's where your family and your dad's side is. So what do you think about Missouri? It's a big difference, even from both of those places.
The hills, like the hill roads, make me sick. But besides that,
we're driving here. I was like, hey, that's where Jack threw up yesterday.
yeah, I wasn't feeling the greatest yesterday. But I personally, I've always loved like the countryside. Like my last vacation was actually to Tennessee, and that's like that's all we did was like go into the mountains, the national parks, find like little swimming holes and stuff like that. So it's like I've always loved the countryside.
I think it's really pretty, although it's kicking my butt with my allergies pretty badly.
Yeah, you kind of get used to them no matter where you go, don't you?
Yeah, you just gotta.
I get my butt kicked in my own apartment with my cat.
That's what I'm saying. No
I
matter,
know. But I have help.
You need to
filters
start on
and
some
stuff like
local
that.
honey, small increments. All right.
But it is really pretty here.
Yeah, I love it.
It's quiet.
Miss Bridget,
Quiet.
how about you?
I like Missouri quite a bit. I
love
like
that market.
that it's spaced out, that everyone is fairly self-sufficient, and the cost of living is very cheap here.
Comparatively, huh?
Comparatively,
Especially if you're
yes.
making the same amount of money at a job, but like the cost of living is less. Isn't that crazy?
It just, like, what? We pay so much just to rent an apartment.
$1,100.
Yeah. A month. And that's not including electric and gas and
Car insurance in
car
Michigan.
insurance and
Car insurance in Michigan's a rip off.
Well, you gotta go back and fix it now though.
yeah.
You could update it.
We already did.
Oh, you did?
Okay.
Yeah, still,
Yeah, you took it off the limited.
Still a lot. All right. Now, any last thoughts?
Thoughts?
Yeah. You know, by the
No,
way,
I-
I haven't seen Jack since I was pregnant with Tulip.
About
So
3.5
that's
years.
yeah. So that's been about actually 3 years. She's 2.5, and so I was July, August, September, almost halfway through my pregnancy with her. So
Yeah, it was a very long time.
it's been a very sweet time to see this one. Of course, these two also, but I'm just saying it's been longer since I've seen him. These two actually saw when Tulip was
less than a year.
right
Yeah,
under a year,
still-
I
it was
think.
Still a little baby.
Yeah, she was still little.
Yeah, I believe. Did we fly out that time?
No,
No, we drove.
You drove.
Yeah.
You drove. This is the first time you've flown out to see us.
I bet that was a long drive.
Yeah. Because I flew with Jordan once.
13, 16.
It's like 16 to 18 hours.
16.
Yeah, that was quite a ways. Okay, so I'm sorry. Any last thoughts, and then I will let you go.
Well, I'm glad that I was able to take the time to come out here, especially because, like you said, Mom, it's been a while since I've seen you, and let alone a while, I got to see my 2 younger siblings, which I was actually really excited to see.
Yeah, you haven't met either of them.
Nah, this is my first time meeting them. It was great. Don't be upset.
Except for little, FaceTiming or whatever it's called.
Yeah, besides like FaceTime, but how often do I do that? Never. I don't-
Well, when Jordan's around.
Yeah.
It's not just not my cup of tea. But I'm glad that you guys are here. Y'all definitely seem a lot happier than living in the city. It suits you guys well, and I'm happy for y'all.
Well, thank you, babe. Mr. Dylan.
Your barn cat's really cute. So your
Uh,
dogs.
Yes, our dogs are super cute. We got lots of chickens, but they start all looking the same a little bit.
Well,
Yeah.
That's why you gotta separate the food chickens to the egg chickens.
Well, we have them separated,
I know, so that's
exactly.
why it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right.
You just need to categorize.
I gotta tell you, the meat chickens, they look the same. They
They
do.
do.
They look like.
The egg laying hens, now those actually, you can distinguish a difference.
I was about to say I don't know how my or our family friends in Michigan they have chickens and they have names for every single one, and I don't know how they keep track.
I don't think they have that.
I think we'll probably name like a
They-
couple,
they have a decent
but we'll
they have,
probably
like,
call all the ones that look alike the same name. It'll be easier. Tulip just calls them all chickens. So
Chickens.
I know. I gotta get to start calling cows moo boys.
we're not gonna call them Moo Moo Boys. We're gonna stick with cows.
I still think it's really funny that I got her to call them that when they are definitely females.
Okay, y'all.
It's a heifer.
Well, thank you for joining us. We just want to see what they thought. I wasn't sure what they're gonna say, and I didn't tell them I was gonna record this until just now. So
We
it
were
was
all
a surprise.
skeptical.
Yeah, they thought we were gonna talk about something more serious. And my oldest, he actually didn't believe me when I said we weren't, but it's cool. It's all good. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. This is Simple Graceful Home, and my name is Angie.